Are you looking to get thousands upon thousands of ore to turn into ingots in Palworld? Well, you have come to the right place. Yes, guys, that is right. I have found the best starter ore mining site that you can get in Palworld. As you can see, if you can count, there's 8 ore nodes on this like little island for you to harvest and get thousands upon thousands of ore. So if I show you the location right off the bat, we're going to be looking at, look, it's right next to spawn pretty much, so it's dead easy to get to. It's just north of the boss Chilleth. This is only level 11, so it shouldn't be too much of a hassle for you. The coordinates are 156 minus 393. This little base here is very secure. We'll go through the raid features a little bit later on in the video, but it's literally just across one bridge. That's the only access point that you can get to this base, which is absolutely amazing. So what you're going to do is you're going to put the power box right in the middle of this little circle of ores, just to make sure that you hit every single one of them. Then, the most important part about this base is when you put the power box down, put a chest down as close as you possibly can. Now this is going to help from moving the ore from this site to your main base for smelting. So as you can see, hopefully I can do it efficiently enough for you guys. If I move all this ore over into my inventory, I'm like, oh, I can't actually move very well. Like imagine my power box is all the way over there to fast travel. But because I'm right here, I don't even need to move. Look, I can access both of these right next to each other. I don't even need to move, and then I can just teleport to my main base, and there's no hassle whatsoever. So yeah, that's how that works. Next up, we're going to go through the features of like the building parts that you need for this base. So obviously you need the basics, don't you? You need like the hot springs, the feeding, and the beds. So as you can see in this base that I have 13 beds. Now, obviously, as you can see, I can have up to 18 pals. Now, I don't need 18 pals here, so I've just left it as that. And obviously, you guys that are starting off probably don't have a high enough base level to have up to 18 pals that I have for this one. So don't worry, it's pretty low leveling to get this sorted, so don't worry too much. But yeah, 13 beds here. I've then got the lowest level hot springs as well. Just does the job, done it. And then we've got the feeding box and the harvesting as well, which we're going to go through how this all operates right about now. So yeah, let's go through the pals that are needed to operate this whole mining site. So do the harvesting and all the water and stuff like that. We're going to be using the penglets and the tansies. So I like to use 3 tansies and 2 penglets. Let me just put them in now. As you can see, they're quickly rushing off to... Oh, they're just doing a bit of transporting for me. But yeah, as you can see, these tansies are already harvesting these red berries for me, and both of them, the tansies and the penglets, can put them into the feeding box, which is right next to it, basically. So they don't even need to do much of a transport move, which is alright, because they're only low-level pals. You can get them pretty early on in the game. I'll put screenshots on screen on where you can find them both. And then moving on, we're probably looking, if we did all the harvesting here, like, if I broke all this ore, how am I then going to get the ore to the box? Good question. We're going to be using, if you saw my last video on how I use the transporting pals in my breeding base, we're going to be using the exact same pal. We're going to be using the hang use. Now, I like to use 4 of these. Sometimes I could use more if I really wanted to. But yeah, I think 4 is a reasonable amount to use. So yeah, as you can see, these guys are already... They're transferring some wood. I don't really know why there's wood over here. I think while I was just setting up this video and I was removing all the pals, just for some reason one of them wanted to go mine some wood. But anyway, ramble over. So yeah, these are just going to transport. That's all they do. If we look at their stats real quick, you can see they've got transport 2. They're very easy to find. I'll put a screenshot on now for you guys to see where you can find these pals. I think you can find them quite north, but you can easily get them from eggs, so don't worry. If you can't go up there with your heat resistance armor, you can get them from common eggs. It's dead easy, don't worry. You've probably already got them at your base anyway. You're just like, what is the point of these pals? Well, this is the point of them. They're great for transport. I found them that they're not usually as buggy as sort of the bigger pals that are used for transport that have like level 4, level 3 transport. They seem to get stuck in things, but these hang users, they're just great. So yeah, let's go over to play another. Well, how are we going to get this ore? Because this is automated. I don't want to be here mining away for hours and on hours just to put it in this box to then fast travel. So the pals that we're going to use, there's actually 2 pals that we're going to use for this bit. There's one that can do it through the day, and then there's also a pal that can do it through the day and night. The one to do it through the day and night, if you haven't guessed it already, is, if I can find it real quick for you, is the Tombats. I think these are pretty early game as well. You can actually find them actually at the location of this base, which is good to get your early game. Like you come here and you've already got the pal that you need to start mining with, so just capture them dead easy with power balls. So yeah, we're going to be using 3 of these just to get us through the night time. I'm pretty sure I've got a good one somewhere. So yeah, we're going to use 3 of them as well. And then probably the hardest pal to get out of this, as you can see the Tombats are already working away, is, where are they? Are these the Digtoises? These are probably the hardest pal to get hold of for this base, for this mining site. So if you can't get hold of these, don't worry, the Tombat will be just as good. But with the Digtoise mining 3, I just find it a lot more efficient. So yeah, once you've got a bit further into the game, you'll be able to get these pretty early. You'll be able to get these in the exact same location as the Hangyu, and I believe the bottom left of the map in the the hot area, like where the volcano is. So yeah, we're just gonna fill up these, and I think I've got this right. No, I don't. I've not got enough beds. How have I done this? That's the one. Sorry guys, sorry about that. So yeah, let me go through it for a second. We've got 2 of each of the Tansies and the Penglets, 4 Hangyus, 3 Digtoises, and 2 Tombats. But like I say, if you've got more beds, you can obviously add as much more as you want. But as this is a starter one, I've sort of kept it pretty low amount of pals, and the more you have, the messier it can get. Just a quick point on the raided aspect of this base. Yes, it does get raided. Sadly, it does. Not everywhere is fully protected like my breeding base, but yeah, this one does get raided. But there's only one way to get there, and that was from probably the same bridge that you crossed. This is the only way, and I've seen anyway, and I've had loads of raids here, sadly. This is the only way they've got here. I've had the love-anders, the like girlfriends that come and like ruin your life. You've got obviously the army, whatever they're called. You know what I mean? The brothers in arms or whatever. And the incinerams as well. They come over here as well sometimes, and whatever else. But these 5 sandbags here, right on the edge, at this like little entrance, as you can see, the walls come up here. But yeah, this little gap here, they just, for some reason, they just don't want to cross, no matter how hard they try. Like, I can easily just get over here like this, but nothing, I've not seen anything get through here. Like, the army with their guns, they can't hit the range from here. The Cinerams can't use their fire to get over, and stuff like that. So yeah, they just sort of stand here and just watch what goes on. I've not had any issues with the raiding, really. Just when the danger sign does come up on my screen, I just come over whenever I feel like it and just clean up. If not, I can just leave it and eventually they'll despawn. So yeah, the raiding's pretty sound as long as you get them far enough away. So if I can just show you guys exactly where I've put them, it's just behind this little rock here that sticks out here. You guys will be able to find it. And yeah, none of your pals sort of get this far over, and because the enemies stay outside the base here, your pals don't even want to bother coming over, because they don't actually acknowledge that they're in the base. So with that's very good. But yeah, if we just watch these work away for a quick second, you'll look at them. They just fly. Look how much damage they're doing. And they'll just drop the ore, and you can see through all the shit that's going on is that the Hangyus are getting all the ore to go into this chest here. Everything is based around this chest. Everything that gets harvested gets carried to this chest, nowhere else, which is great. And then all I need to do is just grab this ore now. I was standing in the wrong place. And then fast travel over to my main base. And then at my main base, I've then got a box right here. And I can just open it. Oh, I've got a bit of ore in here now. Put the ore in there. You can now see I've got 1600 ore in there. And then I just need to walk over to one of my furnaces. Select recipe. As you can see, already right there, all the ingots from that box are already going to be transported over to this furnace. So you guys probably haven't got the big furnace, but yeah, you can just use the little one. And then, yeah, it's just a straight press Y or whatever it is on your controller to max it out. And there you go. I can make 800 there, nice and easy. And that's not took me that long either. So, yeah, that's basically it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video / tutorial. If you want to see more of my Palworld videos and you just want to see more, drop a like on this video. If you want to see more content just from me of any game, hit that big red subscribe button. We're on the road to 1,500 subscribers right now. The support I've been getting is insane. I'm absolutely loving it. All the comments, all the engagement that you guys are showing me is great. And yeah, that's it for me, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you later.